That was pretty good. Ooh, not super good.
Good thing there's a napkin there.
Yeah.
Okay, look at all this glassware we have here.
Settle down, Gail.
I feel
Settle
like
down.
I'm hiding. I feel like this one's super big.
Okay.
So this one's gonna be a challenge to serve from. Wait, what day is this?
16.
Day
Yep.
16. Got it.
So today, we have a Shiraz from South Africa. Yay!
Well, oh no, it's not working.
Well, that's
There we go. Look at that.
all right. So I feel like on the back it says something about Western
Go.
Cape. I don't know that much about South African wine, so you're gonna have to talk about it.
Well, I mean, I just visited, so I because I went to Cape Town about 5 years ago, I fell in love with the wineries down there, and we don't get a whole lot from there, from South Africa. We do get some, and so whenever I see it, I try to buy it. But I think the Shiraz is going to be a little bit spicier on the palate. But Pinotage is one of South Africa's more commonly produced.
And Chenin Blanc, right?
Yeah. And last year I had a specific South African pairing party at my house, and I'm pretty sure it was Chenin Blanc last year. Maybe not, but I made bobotie, a traditional. It's got a little bit of everything in it to go with it, so I'll talk about that in a second. Cheers.
It smells like a Shiraz.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the difference between a Syrah and a Shiraz?
In the
Where
grapes
they're
there
grown,
isn't.
Where they're grown, right?
That's pretty much it.
But it's not. It's the same grape.
South Africa and Australia is the Shiraz, and the Syrah is
Everywhere else. And I was told the reason why was because with an Australian accent, it sounds weird to say Syrah. It probably was just the one person that I asked that question to. But, I mean, he also was from New Zealand, so I feel like maybe he was just making fun of his Australian counterparts. But he did sound funny when he said it, and he sounded better when he said Shiraz.
Okay.
well.
I have one thing to say, and I'm going to use an example. Sorry.
Are we?
So I know, no, you don't have to. I don't think.
Oh, the
We'll
little
just-
bus ticket.
So each.
Careful, you're dragging it through food.
Oh no, it's okay.
You're
Each.
still dragging it through food.
Each one of the South African wines have this little marker, and then you can look online and see who made it, where it came from, that kind of stuff, when it was made, all that fun stuff. But this bottle doesn't have that, and I just was curious why it doesn't.
But you know why?
I
Because
don't know why.
well, who's importing it and making their own labels?
No, well, you think that it was mass imported?
It's all I told you at the beginning. It's either France or like Italy, and the Georgian one we tried was the only one that was bottled in Georgia.
Okay.
But where did you get that other wine from, Kyle?
I just pulled it out of the side from over there. I don't know anything about
Where
it.
did that come from?
I don't know.
Well, so the bobotie has like it calls for like ground beef. It's got Worcestershire. No,
Worcestershire.
Thank you. Sauce, apricot jam, chutney, curry, turmeric. It's got about everything you could even imagine. One of the recipes that I do have posted, I kind of had two recipes I combined because I lean towards one more than other, but one of the recipe calls for raisins in there, and I made it before and I didn't really like the raisins in it. But then on the top it's Texas toast. No, sorry, Texas toast is mixed in with the beef part, and then it's like a egg milk topping with the 3 basil leaves. So it's all.
Okay, so we're gonna try to cut into it.
All right, yeah. This is gonna be an
hot.
experiment.
Oh, sorry. So anyway, the reason there is that second bottle over there is a Chenin Blanc from South Africa, because I think it'll pair better than this, but I was super excited to make the bobotie again. So either way, the bobotie is
Look at that. It's like, it came out like perfect and all steamy and everything.
Do you want a corner piece or?
Whatever you want to give me.
It smells really
The
good.
smell. I'm sorry you guys can't smell that. It smells amazing.
Didn't we just have curry yesterday?
You did, yeah. But it smells so much more curry-like.
Thank you. And we tried to make it in a more clear container because I was making it in a different one that was not clear, but I can't really see through it, but.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, but
Mm.
you can see kind of, they can't see the layers now. And I'm not going to turn it because that's real hot.
I do have those, so
All right.
I'll try it. I brought them just in case here. It's just right out of the oven. There's the layers.
Oh, you can't see it on the camera though.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh no,
No.
it's okay. Just set it down.
That's too bad.
Well, it's an egg layer on top of
All right.
the meat layer.
So we're gonna give this a try with our wine.
Ooh, let's
We'll
probably
So-
blow on it first, I'm guessing, because it's
Beef,
pretty hot.
eggs, cheese,
No,
No cheese.
no cheese, onions. I see onions.
There's onions, yep. Mm-hmm.
Turmeric, curry.
I feel like it's really young Shiraz. Like
Yeah.
it could.
Honestly, though, I just took a bite of it. It might stand a chance up to this because Zinfandel and Shiraz Syrah are actually really good with like barbecue type flavors.
What is the sweetness in the food?
Oh, there's a little bit of brown sugar, not a ton, but it's the chutney and the apricot jam.
Apricot jam. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be okay with it. I don't think that it.
But I mean,
No,
who would have guessed? Like, I'm glad for this recipe because I enjoy making it every year. But did you hear all those ingredients? Who would have ever guessed that they get together, they work together so
Mhm.
well?
So I don't think that it's horrible with it. I just think that the Shiraz definitely like it doesn't play well with some of the curry flavors.
What temperature would you serve this Shiraz at?
Room temperature?
Because I think that this room temperature,
I think it needs to be a little
I think it
cooler.
could be a little bit cooler.
Hmm.
I think not fridge temperature, but like slightly cooler than
So
72 degrees.
We got to rate this and then we should try with the Chenin Blanc to
Yeah.
see if we think it's better with it.
I think it's good. I think it's a good wine.
I'm not overly for it. I'm going to say, what's the one below good? Acceptable? I'm going to go for acceptable. I'm not blown away by it.
So I'm gonna go with good, but I don't think that it goes with the bobotie. I mean, your cautionary tale about whether or not you wanted to serve it with this is spot on. I think that by itself, it tastes better than with the bobotie. I think the bobotie, like I said, the curry and the spices don't really play well with the flavors of the Shiraz. One overpowers the other. They don't play well with each other.
So try the bobotie at home, but you might want to go out and get a Chenin Blanc instead. We shall see.
So this is South African Chenin Blanc.
Yes.
And mine's a slightly rosé Chenin Blanc.
We all have that.
Yes. The Chenin Blanc is actually a blend with Viognier. No, I didn't say
Viognier.
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 Yeah.
Viognier.
I like the acidity on that.
It's got some sweetness to it. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that's gonna go well with the thing that has apricot
Spice?
jam in it.
Mm-hmm.
All that curry.
And spice, yeah.
Yeah. This is a better pairing. You can taste the wine afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
The acidity and the minerality of this cut through the spice and the creaminess of this food. They go better together by far.
So we rated the first bottle with the same label, the Shiraz.
Yes. So if you notice on the wine advent calendar, Wine Adventure website, you get to choose between two labels for today. One of them is this Point Taken Shiraz that we just had. The other one happens to be the Point Taken Bordeaux, which we were fortunate enough to get a case that had one of each of them in it.
Well,
Show that one.
we got two cases. One had one and the other had another. And we bought them at different stores at different times.
Different taste.
Just lucky,
You
I
want to
guess.
show the label?
Oh, yeah. I can show the label.
It looks the same except for the bottom corner where it actually has the name of the grape or the type of wine.
So one is the Bordeaux and one is the Shiraz.
So that was a real happy little accident when we opened our containers and we saw what we had. And Megan told me she was going to do Shiraz with bobotie tonight. And I was like, I have a Bordeaux. that's not going to go with it.
It's not reading right? Remember, we got to finish the white because we're going to compare the two.
Yeah.
I drank all my white.
That's fine. Your palate is cleansed then.
Okay. So in addition to that, we're switching glasses.
Yeah, so we have these fun glasses for a more Bordeaux style. I'd like us to try and figure out. So this is a appellation. I can't read it because he's pouring it. Appellation Original Protege. And I don't remember what that means. But I feel like we had that earlier with the Merlot. And I was like, I don't know what that means. But it's one of the classifications of regions in France. Are we going to try and guess if this is a Cab dominant or a Merlot dominant?
I think that would be the answer. Is we have to guess which side of the Bordeaux is it on. So Merlot is left bank. Is that right?
Merlot is right bank.
Right bank. Okay.
Cab is left bank.
That's all I need to know. And then I'm gonna
guess. Bordeaux obviously is a region in France.
Do we cheers? We didn't cheers the middle one.
Well,
Whoa,
no, we got the
these are
fancy
way better
glasses here,
glasses.
so. Oh.
Bordeaux's a region in France. It's split down the middle by a river. There's a left bank and a right bank, and one side grows Cabernet extremely well. The other side grows Merlot extremely well. I recommend trying both of them, left bank and right bank.
I just have to say, like, the glasses make the difference.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Okay. So in addition to that, we're trying this with a
Sir.
beef tip potato dish that we made.
Yep.
And it's just cut up beef that's been put into a crock pot and stewed down with mushrooms,
onions,
garlic.
soup mix. The only thing that sets it apart from a beef bourguignon is that we did not add any wine to it when we made it.
Oh. What? I just off for this initial taste. I didn't think.
Sorry, we're good.
Oh.
Keep going. I'm gonna switch the plates
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
because that's what we do here now.
Yeah. When we get two different bottles with the same label, two different wines with the same label, we gotta try it. Bye, bobotie.
This is really good. I'm gonna have to have some of that for
Yeah,
lunch.
bobotie was good.
Just based on the taste and the nose of both, or maybe a guess it's the glass that's helping with the nose of it, but I do definitely think they're two different wines. I do think it's the Shiraz and the Bordeaux.
They are definitely two different wines.
Mm-hmm.
So my answer is I think this is Merlot dominant.
I agree with that. I think it's Merlot dominant.
Sorry, I should have made Megan say first.
I was leaning toward Cab, but
There's a different smell on it though. The other grape didn't have that.
The thing is, there's no real heavy level of pyrazines. Like, I can smell that they are there. Pyrazines are like a green peppery type flavor, like an unripe pepper. So this probably does have Cab in it, but it's not the dominant grape in the blend, which means that it's more than 51% Merlot. It also could be Cab Franc that's giving off that pyrazine level.
I think I like your wine bottle better than my wine.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So we like the Bordeaux more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You know, we should probably try it in these glasses.
See,
but-
I was telling Gail earlier that what if they pretended that they're two separate labels and it's actually the
not.
same grape? They do
They're
not.
They're not. There's a
Mhm.
completely different
They're very different.
flavor.
To be sneaky, but no.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I think it goes okay with the beef tips, but
Both of
not
these
a fan.
bottles probably could be opened before you try them. We just opened them right now.
obviously because you did it on camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
we
cut
don't-
that part out.
Oh, we don't have a display one because we're using both.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you rate this wine?
I'm gonna do very good.
I like Merlot. I'll preface that.
Does that mean you're gonna go above very good?
Okay, so I just want to say one more thing. This is a 2019 Bordeaux.
Which is not a good year.
No, 2019
Was it a good year?
was a very good year for
Okay.
Bordeaux, which is probably why they have it in the advent calendar because there's access of it everywhere. So 2019 kind of was the middle of the trifecta of 2018, 2019, 2020 that had phenomenal Bordeaux vintages. I am very surprised at this one.
So this is a 21 and this is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
But France particularly puts their wines out when you're supposed to drink them. Or sorry, they don't
release them.
They don't release them until you can start to drink them.
I honestly did not know that.
Yeah.
Spain does the same thing. Okay, sorry to interrupt our decisions on what we were going to rate this.
I had to say very good, but it's like almost just at good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. So, for the fact that you got to think about this costs like $4 to $5 for this half
Oh,
bottle, right? I would say that this wine that they put in this little jug right here is outstanding, and it probably has some kind of higher level Bordeaux that they already sell in their store that they bought the excess of to make this. It is amazing.
Well, that makes me think it's not Merlot dominant, but whatever. I think it's very
Three
good.
very separate.
It is.
Yeah.
3 different results. It goes really well with the
And
food.
on that bombshell,
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Try
it. I'm
it.
gonna
What
try
do
it.
you have? What do you have in your box?
and what do you think about it? Yeah.
It's one or the other. Point taken, Gail.
Yeah. Bye.